You're receiving this video because you're a parent of a boy or girl, or both, who are in the youth ministry age group, meaning they're between 6th and 12th grade. And as a parent, your job increasingly in these years becomes watching the influences and the influencers in your child's life. And there are no greater influences or influencers, I think, than those in youth ministry. And that's why I'm so excited about the youth ministry here at Hope Church. We are in the process of looking for a new youth director, but in the meantime, we've got great things going on. For example, did you know that this year at our Super Bowl party, which has been on hiatus for the last 2 years because of COVID, it came roaring back this year with over 65 students gathered here for that great event. We have wonderful people working with our students, and we have a great interim team that I want to introduce you to. We have Ashley Black and Dave Falcone, and between these two folks, they have over 30 years of youth ministry experience leading youth ministries. And so I'm excited about you guys, grateful to you guys for stepping in this time as we're in the search process. What are you excited about this coming season in youth ministry?
Yeah, I mean, just right now, I'm so excited to spend some time with students. We are with them. Dave and I both are here every Sunday night with them for our Sunday night program. And we have an amazing team of volunteers that come out, and we just, play games and we build relationships. And really, that's so much of what we want to do and what we feel matters in youth ministry is building relationships. Our student small groups just had what we call small group night out, which is where they actually leave the church building and they go somewhere else as a group and they hang out and they get food or they watch a movie or they do something together that builds relationships. And so, and then Dave and I just started putting together our summer events calendar. So there's some great things coming up I'm really excited about.
Yeah, a lot of great things that we're looking forward to over the next few months, several months, that are going to help build this community up. But I have to say that the thing I'm most excited about, which is what I would call our bread and butter in youth ministry, as well as what Ashley and I are probably strongest at, is our summer mission trip.
Summer. You guys were telling me that between the two of you, you have like 70 mission trips under your belt?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
That's
it's
amazing.
a lot.
I still have slightly more than Ashley. And I keep,
You're old.
I'm going to catch up.
Yeah, she's not far behind.
There you go. So when is it? Where are you going? Tell us, what are the details?
Yeah, so we are going to Kezar, North Carolina, which is a small town in North Carolina, up kind of in the mountains a little bit. We're staying at a camp called South Mountain Family Camp, and it's July 10th through the 17th. And the camp is just a wonderful place to hang out and to go, stay at. But it's also, a great facility, new buildings, very comfortable for our students and our volunteers. All of that matters a lot to us on a trip.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds lovely.
Yeah.
But what are you guys gonna do?
We have a number of projects that are already starting to be lined up. I know for a fact that we'll be working with the South Foothills service team. Scotty, who's their director, we've worked with a number of times, and we're really excited. Ashley and I were talking about this recently. We're excited to work with him again. Okay. We'll do a few wheelchair ramps with them. We may do some other building projects,
Nice.
which are great practically for helping students learn how to use a screw gun and build things. But it also is practically great because it meets direct needs of people.
So who's invited? Who goes on these trips?
So it's 6th through 12th grade students, so middle school and high school are going on this trip. And something we're kind of excited about is this chance to run almost parallel trips. So there are things that we recognize we'll be all together for, but there are also things that we'll be doing just with middle school and just with high school, because we really recognize that they need their own small groups and they need their own rooms and they need their own spaces because they're at different places emotionally and mentally and
Yep.
spiritually. And so we're excited about the both and.
And so not only do we have like groups and rooming, and we're going to make sure that it's almost like I think you said parallel trips.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure they have this experience that is going to be life changing for them,
Right.
but also something that we as an entire ministry can do together.
And then you've got a great group of adult volunteers that are going to be joining you on this trip.
Yeah, I think we have a dozen people already committed.
Yeah,
adults.
I've been blown away by their commitment to our students. It's really great, and it's because they know what we know is that it creates these lifelong memories and experiences that then
my gosh.
enhance their faith. And I have young adults that I had in youth ministry that are now in their 20s, and whenever I see them, like that's the first thing we always wind up talking about is the great memories they've had on these trips that have influenced their lives even
The
today.
mission trips at Hope Youth have genuinely changed my life for the better. I met two of my closest best friends that I'm still best friends with today on those trips, and I'm a very shy person, and it forced me to connect with these girls, and they ended up being my friends that I still have and that I think I'll have for the rest of my life. And it's just such a genuine time of friendship and being connected and being able to help people and serve and be selfless while also having the time of your life.
Some of the closest friends and people I still consider brothers to this day, I met on mission trips or had the opportunity to form that bond on mission trips. Just the installation of hard work. You finally have an opportunity to be fully manual and learning new skills with whether it's power tools or just the opportunity to be with your hands, whether plowing in fields and things, and you get a better appreciation for manual labor. But most importantly, out of all of those things, what the youth mission trips gave to me was the opportunity to start being challenged in my faith and understanding, hey, this is something that's for you, and what does it mean to you as an individual, and how do you see these things playing out in your own life?
So those are some amazing stories that we're hearing from leaders and adults who have been on trips as students in years past, and so we're so blessed to hear their stories. But one thing I'd like to share as a parent of a middle schooler, moms and dads, I hope that if you are on the fence or thinking about or maybe not even sure about this, that you can hear from me, and my heart is I will be going on the trip, but if I wasn't going on the trip, I have not only full faith in sending my daughter with Ashley and this awesome team of adult volunteers, but I know she'll be safe. I know that this would be a phenomenal experience for her, something that would be life-changing and an opportunity for her to really grow in her faith.
Yeah, something about these trips, it lays like a foundation that you don't really get anywhere else because you're spending this kind of time devoted in your personal faith around other people who are also doing it at the same time. And so it just lays this groundwork that then when a student comes back from a trip, I watch them continue to grow, the trajectory of their faith changes.
So if you are looking for more information, if you have questions, or like Dave said, you're kind of on the fence on this, what should a parent do?
Reach out to us. They can find Dave or I in the lobby. If they're here on Sunday, they can email myself or email Dave or call us. I always find that the best thing to do when you're not sure about anything youth ministry is to talk to us, because I love answering questions. I love affirming the safety of your student to a parent. Just reach out to us.
Yeah, let's have a conversation about it. And at the end of the day, I think that's the most important thing. And the one thing I do want to mention too is if the only thing holding somebody back is financial, please talk to me about it, because we don't want a student to miss out on an amazing opportunity like this because of something that we can help with.
Yeah.
And, as a parent, your job increasingly becomes having the best kind of influences and influencers in your son or daughter's life. And I can't think of any greater influence or influencers than the folks that we have dedicated to our youth ministry here at Hope Church. So I hope you'll get your son, daughter involved if they're not already on Sunday nights. and that you would give serious consideration to sending them on this summer's mission trip to Kezar, North Carolina. Thanks a lot for watching.